What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Aviary Attorney. Last time we had that huge twist at the end of the case, where it was Cataline who did it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But now we're on to Act 2. I don't know if Act 1 will tie into this new one at all. I'm sure it will. Let us be reasonable, senors. I am sure that this is a simple misunderstanding. There is no misunderstanding. In the name of the king, arrest that Spaniard. I say that all the time. At least once a day am I arresting Spaniards. A fox among wolves. I knew Falcon wouldn't feel like turning up to the office on Friday. But now it's midday on Monday and there's still no sign of him. This is becoming a little concerning. I should wait around a little. What am I saying? Falcon's a big bird. He can handle himself. I should wait around a little longer. A little longer. Longer. Go home, in fact. One more time. Okay, this is dull. His home would be a good place to start, but the bird brain never gave me his address. I'll just have to find him the hard way. Wait, are you serious? I just pick a place? I can go to the prison. Excuse me, I'm looking for my friend. Do I look like a lost and found to you? Buzz off, bird brain. But you're also a bird brain. Oh my. Hello, Rabbington. No sign of Falcon here. Excuse me, Rupert. Oh, it's you, the first-year dropout. Hey, I didn't drop out. I was forcibly ejected. But that doesn't matter right now. I'm looking for Falcon. Have you seen him? Falcon, the guy who somehow blundered his way through the Cataline trial with the help of some very dubious evidence? No, I haven't seen him since the trial. Oh, thanks anyway. It's a very dramatic transition. Boom. Excuse me, du hat mesh. Down here. Oh, there you are. It's Sparrowson, right? That's right. I heard about the case you were involved in. I never would have thought that the Baron was a murderer. He always treated me with the utmost respect. But then I suppose it makes sense that the most ruthless killers are the ones who can put up the best facade. Yeah, I suppose. How's your friend doing? He seemed a little down last night. You've seen him? Yes, he was brooding in the corner of La KarateChopsticks. Mumbling and drinking. It was a little depressing, to be perfectly honest. That's the dingy student bar on Rougeon, right? It's not dingy, it's just a little rustic. In any case, that's an enormous health. Thanks. I can't even do English right. Anytime, Sparrowson. Sparrowson steps through the doors of Wow-wee-hoo! The dingiest student tavern in all of Paris. His nostrils fill with the pungent aroma of sour wine and bitter tobacco. Well, ruffle my feathers if it isn't little Sparrowson. I haven't seen you in years. How are you doing? I'm feeling pretty good. Quanell, thanks for asking. I'm actually here to find a friend. He's a big guy named Jayjay Falcon. Falcon? Yep, that sorry lump's been here all weekend. He's just been moaning and muttering to himself all weekend. Frankly, he's bringing the whole atmosphere down. I'll take care of him. Thanks, Quanell. It's no problem. He's probably still in the corner of the drinking room upstairs. No sign of him. I almost stepped on the big fellow. Falcon, what are you doing on the floor? Wake up. The bird's completely out cold. Must have drunk this place dry. Let's see, how do you wake a drunk person? Pour a drink on his head. Damn right. I guess it's time for a rude awakening. Wakey, wakey. Ah, good, you're up. Are you with us, Falcon? Yeah? Feeling sober? We should probably head back to the Aviary office so we can get some work done. I don't understand it, Sparrowson. I thought I did everything right. I followed all the procedures, including breaking and entering. I found all the evidence, illegally. I presented the case beautifully, only half of it. And yet a guilty feline walks free while an innocent man sits in custody. What went wrong? Where's the justice? We need to try harder, Falcon! Try harder? I don't know if we messed up, or if the system messed up, or what, but we just have to do our best as lawyers, I suppose. Maybe if we work hard enough, we can stop mess-ups from happening again. Sorry, Falcon, I don't have the answers. But what I do have is freshly baked croissants from Pierre's Croissants. Yep, they're waiting for you back at the aviary. I'm sitting here moping about justice, and you offer me croissants. Well, it's not just croissants. I got some chocolate, too. I can go for chocolate. Fantastic, let's bust a move. Alright, I admit it. These croissants are amazing. I told you. Pierre's on Rue Verde. As is very accurate French, the Rue Verde is something else. That reminds me. The baker told me something interesting. Do you know why they call it chocolate in America? They don't call them chocolate? Nope. Pronunciation difficulties. American is a whole nother language. So what do they call them? Chocolate croissants. Hello? Chocolate croissants? What do they call Oh, I think those are still But rather than custard, they fill them with ice cream and smother them in melted chocolate. Never in my life have I had a profiteroles, Reese. Is this the aviary attorney? Can I speak to someone, please? Well, what do they call crepes? Excuse me? Did you just hear something, Sparrowson? Down here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. What can I do for you, little one? Oh, gosh, where to start? Your name, perhaps? My name's Mousy. And what can we do for you, Mousy? I have this friend, and he's fallen under some legal turbulence. Legal turbulence? You mean he's been arrested? Yes, I suppose so. They're saying he's a murderer, but he didn't do it. He didn't do it! That's quite a problem. I know, but I forgot to mention, he's the Prince of Spain. The Prince of Spain? And you didn't think that was worth mentioning from the start? I forgot. I must ask, Mousy, why did you come to us? I would have thought that the Spanish royal family would hire legal counsel with a little more... not terribleness? Expertise. Oh, the prince has great faith in your lawyering skills, Falcon. He said that your reputation as a lawyer was renowned. Really? The prince said that, liar. This is a great opportunity, Falcon. Surely you wouldn't deny a request from the Prince of Spain. We'll take the case! Grab your coat, Sparrowson. We have royalty to defend. That's the spirit. Good luck to you. You aren't coming with us, Mousy? I have other matters to attend to. But Prince Juan is being held in conciergerie. I'm sure he will fill in all the details. Let's bust a move! Good day. It's you two again. Nice work on Lady Kitten's trial. Baron Rorgwell is pacing around a cell right now, ranting about wringing your neck. I'm not surprised. He's super mad. But hey, a criminal's a criminal, right? If the lion didn't want a death sentence, he probably shouldn't have killed a guy. You're not here to defend him, are you? Because that would be hilarious. We're actually here to see Prince Juan Querido, heir to the throne of Spain. The mouthy fox, huh? That guy's driving me nuts with his señores and his flamboyant attitude. I say the sooner he hangs, the better. This guy's a very... What's his name? From Harry Potter? He's the caretaker guy. He's... Filch! Yes, he's a very Filch character. Well, come on then, while we're young. The Prince of Spain, I presume. Oh my. It's very dramatic. Indeed, I am Juan Querido, heir to the throne of España, and you must be the legendary lawyer, Senor Jayjay Falcon? I wouldn't say legendary. I wouldn't even say notable. Such humility. I would expect nothing less from the renowned individuals such as yourselves. But let's get down to business. I trust that my compañero Mousy explained the situation. He told us that you have been accused of murder, but we need some further details before we can start our investigation. Ah, of course. What is that you wanted to know? Tell us about the murder. To be honest, Prince Juan, I'm a little confused as to how a member of royalty could get in so much trouble. Could you walk us through your activities on the day of the murder? Of course, let me see. Where to begin? It was the cold and misty morning of the 6th of January. January? I had heard that King Louis Philippe was unveiling a new painting at the Louvre Palace. I'll just say yeah. And I wish to meet the man himself. So after a brief stroll and picnic in Tuileries Garden, I entered the palace. As we all know, yes. I hear the Tuileries Garden is a hotspot. I found the royal entourage in the Louvre's Grand Gallery. I know that word! Probably. When I saw an opportunity, I presented a humble gift to the king. A rose, an international symbol of passion and virtue. How romantic. But before the king could take it, a rather rude person snatched it from my fingers. It was a royal guard, a dog by the name of Major Howl. Ouch! Cried Major Howl. I have pricked myself upon the thorns of this dastardly flower. And then the Major slumped to the floor, his face turned blue, his mouth frothed, and he died. He died straight away after being pricked. Straight away, senor. It's obvious that the pricked finger was the cause of death, but I don't know of any poison that acts so fast. Nor do I, Senor Falcon, but clearly the police felt that poison upon the rose's thorn was the only logical explanation. And with so many witnesses, even the king himself, what could I say to defend myself? So where did this rose come from? I acquired it from a beautiful Parisian flower seller at the Hall Market. La Hall's Market? A girl by the name of Catherine Marie... Sign? It's one of those, right? What I love about French is, I'll see something, I'll give out like 6 different possible pronunciations, they're all wrong. It's unbelievable. Uncanny skill. But surely you're not suggesting that the flower girl applied the poison herself, Senor Falcon? Well, I'm not making any accusations yet. I'm just planning to explore every line of inquiry. Did you want to ask something else? Why are you in Paris? I was on a diplomatic mission. I do not know whether you're familiar with current events, but you may have heard that my country is in a state of turmoil. Contenders for the Spanish throne are slandering, plotting, backstabbing. It's chaos, and the people are suffering. So I thought, if I can befriend some French royalty, perhaps even the king himself, maybe I could strengthen my family's name. With the Querido dynasty restored, I would have a chance at bringing peace to my beautiful nation. I guess that plan's gone out the window. Sparrowson, don't be rude. No, he's right. I failed terribly. Don't fret, Prince Juan. We'll do everything in our power to clear your name. Maybe once the dust has settled, you will have another opportunity to speak with King Louis Philippe and complete your mission. Thank you, Senor Falcon. I am sure you'll do your best. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? What were you reading? Before we so rudely interrupted. Ah, this book? It's a Spanish classic, Don Quixote of La Mancha. Do you know it? I've read it. It's a strange story. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be laughing or crying over the hero's misadventures. Indeed. It's easy to read the book as a comedy, but when I look around, I can't help but see all the people who think themselves as knights. I have no idea what you two are prattling on about. Not a book lover, Senor Sparrowson. I dabble. It's just, most of my reading material tends to be on the lighter side. Nice and pulpy. I see. Well, how about this, Senor Sparrowson? I will lend you this book. Maybe you will have a chance to read it, and then you'll be able to join in on our conversation. Thanks, I'll keep it in my bathroom, for toilet reading material. For toilet material, of course. El ingenioso hidalgo Don Quixote de la Mancha. Good. Foreign languages. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, I think that's everything, thank you. What's the plan, Big Bird? We have 2 lines of inquiry. We should head to the scene of the crime, Louvre, and see if we can find any clues or witnesses. And we should interview the flower girl in the Halls Market to see if she has anything to say about this alleged poison rose. 2 tasks spread over 6 days? This almost sounds too easy. Let's not get complacent. Good luck, senores. Wait a minute, Falcon. What? Did something seem off about Prince Juan to you? He seemed nice. I don't know what you're insinuating. He seemed like a splendid and charming fellow to me. Really? Maybe I misread him. Well, look. If this is bothering you, then we can always ask around. Maybe someone in the city knows Juan's dirty secret. If he actually has anything to hide, that is. Yeah, let's dig up the dirt. But we've still got a trial to prepare for. Priority, Sparrowson. Lot of places to go. Let's speak with the flower lady. The pair arrive. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants all bustle from place to place. Prince Juan said that he met a flower girl here. You know what? If I don't know how to say it, I'll just pronounce it the most outrageous way I can say it. Signy. I think he said her name was. There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself. So we should probably act with tact and finesse. Excuse me, flower lady. We would like a word. Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this. Good day. Are you interested in perching a flower? Perching? Would you like to perch on this flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from my lady. I'm afraid that I'm out of roses. I sold my last one a week ago. Perhaps you'd be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since. Let me introduce myself. I am Jayjay Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Signy? That's right, Catherine Marie Signy! I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt. How did you know? I'm no fool. I know that a rose I sold was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So, do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? Business is slow. Please ask away. Who bought your last rose? You mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who bought the rose, I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial, but to be honest, I don't think he's guilty. Why's that? Well, actually never mind, it's just a gut feeling. It just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the... court? Core. Look at all these S's! And there's an apostrophe. The Dassies! If you have something to say, you could prove his innocence. That could prove his innocence. Now would be the time to let us know. More S's. Always S's. I can't. Wait, Signy! Wait up! Signy! Damn! Mrs. Signy is scared. Nice display of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off. The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is. Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time? Hush! So I can go back without it costing me any time, which is pretty good. That's strange, I don't see any sign of the flower girl. Probably because you scared her off with your crazy tact and finesse strategy, dummy. Or maybe you scared her with your horrendous and inappropriate flirting technique. I'll have you know I can flirt like a peacock in tail fanning mode. We really don't have time for this discussion. Let's just continue our investigation elsewhere. They make their way to the carousel, the courtyard just north of Louvre's Grand Gallery. That's the Arc of Triumph over there, right? I swear it's smaller than how I remember it. Yes, that's the Arc de Triomphe. Triomphe du Carousel, you doofus. The big Arc de Triomphe is up the road. No way. Why are there two? Because it's very much triumphs. Because when a man like Napoleon invades half of Europe, he gets to build as many triumphal arches as he damn well pleases. Well, 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 I never expected to see you here, JJ. That arrogant voice. Good day, Severin. Let's be civil, JJ. Why don't you introduce me to your new assistant? Fine, fine, Severin. This is Sparrowson, my assistant. Sparrowson, this is Severin Cocorico, the most pompous prosecutor in Paris. Oh, are you two old school friends or something? More like arch rivals. Please, JJ, I think arch rival implies some sort of competition. As I recall, we've met in court on 5 occasions, and on 5 occasions did you get humiliated terribly? I'm amazed a failing bird brain like you is still able to get clients. Actually, Severin, business has never been better. I'll have you know that I'm currently being employed by the Prince of Spain, no less. The Prince of Spain? Juan Querido? Well, well, this is quite an amusing coincidence. Don't tell me. Correct. I am the prosecutor for the very same case. It's a pity that the Spanish prince will indubitably hang, but I suppose that is what he gets for hiring a bird brain to represent him. Don't call me bird brain. You're the only bird brain here, Severin. One always speaks badly when one has nothing to say. Voltaire. Ooh, that's a pretentious thing to say. Oh, he's giving you the verbal smackdown. Quick, Falcon. Falcon. Yes. Make a witty retort. Oh, yeah? I'm rubber and you are glue. What bounces off you? Wait. Oh, dear. You're the same bumbling fool that you've always been, Falcon. But enough talk. If you would excuse me, I have a case to prepare for. JJ, Sparrowson, I'll see you two in court. I can't stand that guy. It did seem like a little bit of a cockerel, but is it true what he said? You know, that he trounced you in court 5 times? I can't deny it. Severin has a reputation as a ruthlessly thorough prosecutor. Mountains of evidence, surprise witnesses. It's no wonder he always manages to one-up me. But this time will be different, right? I hope so. I know so, for you see, I stole this annotated map of the Louvre out of Cocorico's pocket when he was busy rattling off Voltaire quotes. Sparrowson, that's pretty impressive. I swear you were standing 3 meters away the whole time. You tall birds are so busy with your heads in the clouds that you don't ever notice us small folk running around your feet. Pinching Cocorico's pocket was like taking candy from a very tall baby. Let's take a closer look. I see. This map shows the entire Louvre area. Everything from to the Rue de Louvre. Most convenient. The route du Roi. I can't read any of this. Port or K? Quai des Tuileries. Yes, this word is used many times. Malacroix? It probably is like Malacroix. Okay, no more. We're currently standing here in the place with the carousel. And those pendant arrows seem to show the route taken by the king's entourage, which means that the king first went. Here, through the Salle du Tibre. And then here, into the Grand Gallery where the murder occurred. Didn't Prince Juan say that he spent the morning in the gardens? That's right, so that means Prince Juan approached the Louvre from the west side, somewhere over here. Sounds like we have a lot of places to visit. Where should we go first? Well, why don't we save this for the next video, because it's already been around 26.5 minutes, so stay tuned for the next one, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye!